then the damage is gone. There's nothing you can do, especially against that Karma. If she's not there, then maybe...
나이스!
We were waiting for that. And you gotta imagine for Damwon Kia, this has gotta be such an incredible weight falling off their shoulders, right? Because it was kind of looking like the games that they lost. Like, it was so similar, bot lane getting killed again. So Nongshim is just playing this Lucian like an assassin. Doctam has shown us that he is very in control of his limits. Oh, Rich.
He's going to tidy up this entire minion wave. He does have that one going for him, as he doesn't have his ult, as there's the last Q, and Faker picks it up. Now Gori looking for more. Goodbye, Cuzz. As it is going to be the great escape for Faker, but he leaves his volley bear behind.
Oh, God. I think he was untargetable because of his ult. Because, like, you're unstoppable.
Exactly what we were talking about. It's a really dangerous situation just to stand in front of T1 as Dove wants to actually start off the fight. It is going to be the Drake taken by Blank as Dove finds himself in amongst 5 and just absolutely obliterated. The equalizer doesn't do a whole lot. As Ona goes through to get a 3-man Moonfall, goes golden as well, as now he's looking for Blank in the backline. Noah isn't going to be able to escape from this one. Blank survives, but he's the only one on KT, and yeah, you're not going to be able to do those, buddy. He has to flash away from the Jason.
The trade there, but watch this from his first-person view. He said they're coming. Drops the Cyclone here. Owen's well placed, and he's like, nope, Dove is just not tanking at all.
개꿀. Got the 1-for-1. That's all you really want.
Yep. He's like, I got bounty.
나이스.
Against Showmaker's Lucian here.
And
as he just walks
the heck out of it as well, yeah.
He walks right into this, and there's minions on this. Like, you can't do that. Not against the
나이스! 뭐야?
Peanut's like, nice.
바텀
What the
2대야.
hell? Trying to set Rich for the flank.
Yeah, but he's just going to get his face broken. That's the Heartbreaker as well, as he's not going to be able to survive this one. Canyon, he might be in trouble as well, but instead he's just going to try and kill Doctam. There is a stopwatch on this guy as he flashes away. Look at my goodness, the damage was just insane. He takes down the Gwen first. He's still on pretty high health. As, yeah, Beryl able to help lock down one. Gori is just an absolute machine, though. They have to be so careful. Good stopwatch here from Khan. Can Gori actually lock him down, though, is the question. The answer is absolutely yes. It's another kill for the Rise. Picks up a second and a third. There's the Realm Warp. Looking for Showmaker now, who has to be very careful.
Showmaker's playing a bullet hell game right now.
Yeah, this is going to be clearing the waves effectively enough so that he can get these roams happening. As we're going to have a look at it again.
Let's watch this one more time.
Oh, watch Peanut and where he decided he wanted to go. As, he just fail flashed. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought he was actually over the wall, so never mind.
Yeah, it was just a bit of an oopsie.
And also...
야, 와드 박으려는 거. 너네끼리 봐. 이거 보자.
Oh god.
아, 씨.
He almost said it back on TV,
나가다.
but he didn't.
Oh no.
Get a ton of health back from that smite, but he's tossed it back. The window of this for T1 is actually a little bit thinner than it was moments ago.
All right.
They have vision of this.
Still going for it. Yeah, there's 2 wards, and now there's a blue ward and a control. They're trying to get in here and stop this. It's going to go to the smite from the Ornn, of all people. Khan, he's able to get over the wall with that unsealed spellbook and get the job done. As Beryl is just going to try to get it. Down he will go, and now the gigantic knockup comes out from Owner. And you can see that Showmaker's desperately trying to kite this one out, but it is not going to happen. As T1, they will be able to take down the Aphelios. Showmaker's desperate to make this happen, but it will not. As Faker will flash, Showmaker's going to go down, and so will the Nexus. And we will have a game number 3 tonight.
The plot armor of the perfect day of LCK continues. We're going to a 3rd game. Majority of the games tonight happen. Dread dies so quickly if he goes in.
Yeah, okay, Dread does walk forward, but doesn't take too much damage. Keria flashing on top of Leo. Misses the ult, though, as there's the Realm Warp into the backline. Great kick out onto Owner, but they still manage to take down the Aphelios, and now there's so much damage missing from this fight. Fly is going to get a decent shockwave, but it's too little, and it is way too late. Faker flashes forward on top of Dread. He's going to go golden, so he can see his death for a moment. He's got a Yumi, so he might be able to zoom his way out of this one. And will be able to do so.
From Lehends, he's like, I'm helping.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Okay, so they have vision. Can they actually get in there, though, is the question. Is that Realm Warp was not exactly where I was expecting it to be, but it might just be the end of the
of Lehends, as it is going to be a trade of supports, but Keen's already dead. Leo has a whole lot of survivability, but just not enough. And T1 roll over the top once again. They'll now start off the Baron, and I think finally this game has officially turned into a T1 big advantage.
It's definitely a huge advantage for T1.
Ooh, that's a costly one, Zeus.
Yeah, that was way too far forward. We got a lot of trading in the mid lane as well. Chovy's going for it. He picks up first blood, and look at this. Willer's right here to support him. That is perfect. And just like that, it's a solo kill into a counter gank, and the bottom lane is absolutely true. As they're trying to get on top of Gori here, Umpty's like, this fight isn't over, guys. Why are you attacking the minions? As Gori seems to know it as well. It's a nice knock-up, though. He's staying alive, and look at this. He's going to be able to create a play. They didn't expect this, but Gori did all the way. They weren't able to lock him down. They didn't put enough damage in, and all of a sudden, you let Yasuo go free for just a split second, and he'll do that.
That's big Yasuo, right?
His team has just absorbed the cooldowns. And it's just an easy cleanup.
Show me.
He's just he's trying to do an impression of Trundle's chomp.
Yeah.
And I think that was pretty accurate. It's pretty spot on.
It was pretty good.
Maybe if we get voiceovers in League of Legends, maybe we'll use this clip as a future moment, right?
Oh, well.
I think, you know,
He did do, you know,
he has to stopwatch immediately. So in that longer exchange, once the burst is done, is effort. I don't know if you're going to get anything out of this. They're going to get a teleport.
The Alistar steal? The Alistar steal? He got it! He got it! Oh, man! How did he do that?
Unbelievable!
How do you even let that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was only good for Morgan.
Yeah. No, it's only good for...
먹고 있는 거 알아?
Want to see it again?
괜찮아, 해볼게.
Kachana. He's like, yeah, that's okay. Just let me get the eye.
나이스, 나이스. 와. 뭔데, 이거 뭔데? 나 누군데?
What's that? Who am I?
오, 야, 나이스.
We actually have the pillar available. I guess he does, but it didn't even really matter. As Chovy just puts the chains into Jet, and Morgan will find that kick into the wall against Pioshik. And the mist is there, but Gwen, unfortunately, or she might be immune enough. As yeah, Morgan's going to try and get out. Another pillar in the flash chomp comes through from Hanwha Life.
And Hanwha Life, you know, the Baron is up, but they want more. They're going to have Vista ult in. They might just look to end the game right here. We are 30.
Oh, man. This is just a lane where you're never going to be happy. I mean, Yaharang doesn't get to play the game in this one. Like, he can't even enter the lane. Like, I called it a lane, but actually it's just Faker bullying a crocodile. Like,
It's really sad.
It's very mean, actually. And he's just dead.
Yep.
Keria pick up most of the ejectors around the map, so they're not really worried about anything at all. And Renekton is also the kind of pick where, even with this lead, I think as Doran, you're never really going to feel comfortable like trying to go for an all-in. You know, with Gore Drinker and Dominus and like the things that Renekton can do, it just doesn't really feel good. As nice vision denial here.
Yeah, there is a control ward still here in this brush, as Canyon is going to give himself away. Just a little while.
It is a kind of weird...
Is this the pentakill? Can we get the pentakill? Oh! There's the dive in. He managed to get the kill. Is that the penta? I don't know.
I don't think so.
The game's over.
I don't think so.
I wanted to see it come up on the screen. I didn't even know whether it actually was a penta at the end there. It was all just so chaotic.
But no! They're not going to get the Nexus! The game will not end! As we will continue.
No.
And the TP's coming in.
Oh.
Kingan says, "Let me get this job done myself." Look at the death timers on KT.
They have no other TPs.
He has no wave.
He has no damage and no wave. Just go Baron.
Just push forehead.
Just push.
Okay, they're gonna come in here through mid. There's still a lot of time.
Yeah, to get an inhib, I don't think they can get more than that. No, maybe they can. Maybe they can.
It's pretty late. I don't know. Kingan's
they have
been
a wave.
tanking. He's been clearing the wave. 10 seconds.
God, no way.
In.
No way.
I think they have it. I think they do. here we go, as we're gonna see Harp desperate to try to end it, but DRX will do what KT could not, and they will click on the Nexus. Sticking on the same idea, and we're unwilling to move away from it. A couple of games in a row, just going straight in for the Akali into rough matchup. And I mean, the first game was kind of blind, right? But they were comfortable in that Gori would be able to, even if he gets a little bit behind in lane, carry the game eventually on his Akali. That didn't really come true in this series. I thought Afrika handled that very well in multiple different ways in a couple of games. Also, the matchup between these two teams, Keen just especially.
And try and fight elsewhere, but this is Elder Drake. It's so dangerous.
You're going to have to force, try and go for the end. The back's now starting to come through. You will need this Drake. As Gen G, you can't give it up, but you also can't give up your Nexus. Teleport coming through.
Yep, Viego going to teleport back and try and defend the Nexus. As Khan and Ghost, they managed to take down one Nexus turret. Rascal not going to be able to get out of this one, I don't think, as he gets into the mist, but eventually will be taken down to that GA. The last Nexus turret will be taken down. The bats are starting to come through. Can Ghost actually lock down this Nexus? He's flashing to try and get on top of it, but he will be taken out. And now...
And then also hold 2 control wards. And it gives you a bunch of nice stats, a little bit of everything, really.
Yep, just means that if you've got 6 items, you can still put wards down, as Guma is going to Arcane Shift to get himself out of the way of the Cannon Barrage, but now it's just the immediate turn onto the Nidalee, and T1 will just blow up these members of TRX that are here, but there's just not enough, as now T1 are going to barrel down the mid lane, and Kingen invested the Cannon Barrage, but there was no one there.
They weren't ready. I don't think they saw this immense amount of re-engage coming through, and Nodama just looked to end the game.
Immediate flash out from Kingen, who gets caught by the trophy. T1 continuing to push forward. True Shot Barrage will land onto Jet.
One cannon.
Yeah, they're going to try and keep these minions alive as best they can. And remember, this is 37 minutes into the game. Teleport to keep the minion alive as Jet's going to go golden. Faker just going to stand in front of him. The kick is going to do not a whole lot.
A bit of everything, really.
Yep, just means that if you've got 6 items, you can still put wards down, as Guma is going to Arcane Shift to get himself out of the way of the Cannon Barrage, but now it's just the immediate turn onto the Nidalee, and T1 will just blow up these members of TRX that are here, but there's just not enough. Going to try and keep these minions alive as best they can, and remember, this is 37 minutes into the game. Teleport to keep the minion alive as Jet's going to go golden. Faker just going to stand in front of him. The kick is going to do not a whole lot as Faker tidies up the Lee Sin, and they're just falling like bowling pins. Guma just going to be Arcane Shifting forward. Kingen going to be taken down, and DRX, they had all of the control. They were absolutely winning until their Nexus exploded before their eyes.
One moment of weakness is all it took for T1.
Doing a whole lot of work, but Leo is slightly zoned from the situation. Gale Force forward there from Deft, who flashes to get himself out of the way. Fly just dives over the wall though, and Deft going to explode with the Q damage as Chovy looks to try and get out in his Zac form. Morgan's going to get soloed under the inner turret bottom lane, and this is an absolute disaster for Harmwell Life. Afrika with the triple kill onto Leo. Look to break open the base.
Oh, best observed.
Decent solar flare, but again, it only hits barrel and slows everybody else. Canyon, though, is low, but it doesn't seem to matter because there you go! Canyon with 0 health, he does it again! Finds 4, and there's the ace, and it is clean from Dom1.
Even further behind. Because remember, he stayed up here for a really long time. Okay, watch this happen. He flashes forward, gets the double stun under turret, and then he doubles down on this. Like, this is not the play, unfortunately, for Dread to go in there, and he just blind hits the Q.
Okay, nice.
Doran looked like he was about to be like disappointed with
Whoa.
himself. You can hear the crankcast in the background, but like. This is a moment where like Doran wanted to be like, it could have been better, but he just has to be like, no, actually that was pretty solid for me.
Nice, I guess.
And if he gets POG in the ending interview, he'll be like, well, I should have been able to kill him before I had to throw the blind Q because it was a low chance.
Shouldn't have been in that position
in team fights and set up for big scatter the weeks.
이렇게 해서 와 쳐! 야 랜턴. 야, 저 뭐야? 아, 빼.
He was like, whoa, what's that? Oh, back. He was like, whoa, what's that? Out.
Yeah, it worked.
No, he was avoiding the culling by moving towards Fate and shooting him. Worked out pretty well.
Just murdered him.
I know, it's ridiculous.
And then,
분들.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Ona one
알리
more
볼게
time.
알리. 다이애나. 볼만해? 잡았어.
Just like that, by the way, everyone.
that's not okay. So in case you missed it, what happened? Like, not only he got Croco, which is fine.
Perhaps maybe not at this time.
I'd say so. Yeah. Of course, the interesting thing is that the amount of pressure that's being soaked by Liv Sandbox is very different from the early game, and now Fate.
Yeah, Croco looking to make his way in. No more face breakers available, and the showstopper not there just yet. Just to let you guys know, the stats that we're showing for these matchups and things like that is based on the summer season, as Fate might just die here. One more auto, the flash, but the auto is already in the air, and Faker will get the first blood solo. Tower. You see Ona clutching his hands there.
But that went from, okay, super high, like 10
Over, but as you can see, Peanut is nowhere near this pit. Yeah, Dumb-on-Kia know it. Yeah, they're just going to burst it down very comfortably. Dumb-on-Kia just walk in, grab themselves a Baron, and Canyon's not going to be able to make it to the Realm Warp. However, he's happy to stick around here as the rest of the team are just blocking the escape. There's the ulti Canyon, trying to get Gori into the rest of his team. Maybe not exactly what they wanted, as Ghost doesn't have the ultimate, remember. Good exhaust onto Rich in the backline, and Ghost trying to stand his ground as Peanut is going to get taken out. Gori flashing forward, trying to get a kill, and will be able to lock down the rise. As now Nongshim, there's only one Baron left remaining. Can they take it? And yes, it's an ace from Nongshim as the Noodles wake up.
I mean, Kia really tried to force that fight, and the idea is a good one.
Kia can steal away this Drake before this one. Is that the flash forward from Kellen? All right, he's going to die earlier, but can Canyon actually win this fight is the question. The Rel also going to fall down. It is a big Nara into the walls. The Silas is already dead. Peanut goes golden, but they might be able to take him down, and Doc Dumb is now free hitting Showmaker. Can he get into the backline? The answer is yes, but then he immediately dies. The flash out from Canyon, and the Drake is still alive. Nongshim will deny the soul.
Such a beautiful team fight from Nongshim. The flash hook there from Kellen is so great.
Gura dies and the Baron goes down way earlier.
야, 세트 노텔이야. 야, 여기 택할게. 봐봐. 나 위로 갈게. 쫄 수 있어. 와봐.
Come over here.
괜찮아.
It's fine.
나이스. 괜찮아. 나이스.
Nice.
와우! 오 김컨너. 형 애매 그거.
Got him.